John, the start of that second period felt as on brand for the Toronto Marlies as it seemed like you wanted it to be. You get a fight, you get a bit of a jump, you get a couple of goals in this one. What were your thoughts at the start of that second?
Yeah, I thought we did exactly what we wanted to. I thought we started well in the first, and I thought we started well in the second, and obviously the fight gave us some momentum and scored a couple big goals there back to back within 30 seconds. So, we did a lot of good things. I really liked our game.
Start of that third period, they get a couple of goals that one goes in off a tip that unexpected, and the other one from a clear that goes a little wrong. You're starting to feel like there was some fate, maybe, that a team that's 7-0 comes into a third period on.
Yeah, I mean, those are obviously you want to avoid that, and I for the most part, those are kind of one and done. So it's not anything structurally that happened. But I thought we did a really good job of maintaining our composure after the timeout there, and we got back into it and were able to get a big goal there at the end. So I thought we deserved the 2 points there. So again, good job on our guys maintaining that composure and getting the job done at the end of the day.
Ryan Torberg playing on that line with Bo Grew and Logan Shaw. He gets a couple of assists in this game. What do you think of his play in this game and generally overall, I think, in the last month of play?
Yeah, I think our whole team the last month has played really well. I think we're on the plus side of a lot of different things. We're trending in the right direction, but he's definitely one of those guys that has been as well. He's been playing with Hames and Barbolini, but we figured with Letary out, we'd give him that opportunity, and I thought he took full advantage of it. He looked like he belonged.
What has Gruden shown you the last little while, would you say? And not just the last little while, obviously, a good year, but what is he showing you?
Yeah, I think he, being my first year, and just from where he's been since the beginning of the year, I think he's done a really good job of controlling his emotions. I think he's done a really good job being a 200-foot player. We can put him in all situations, feel comfortable with him, and he continues to grow as a player. I mean, he's in today's game, I guess he's 26, 25. But at the end of the day, he still wants to get to the National Hockey League and working on those habits and those things that are going to help him get him there. He's shown improvement on. So, he's been a big part of our group. Again, he scored some big goals, and he's doing it all for us.
On that topic, as you get to late February into March, what's the attitude of the team, guys who are maybe looking for that shot down the closing weeks?
Yeah, at the end of the day, they can only control what they can control. They can control when they go over the boards of how they play, and at the end of the day, they're always looking for guys that are doing things right and they're hounds and they're on top. They're finishing their checks. They're playing in straight lines, and when he does that, he actually gets more done. So, again, for him, he's just going to continue to do what he does, and when the time comes, he'll be ready.
Playoff race, when you get into a tight one like this, that's going to benefit a lot of players on this team, I guess, that experience.
You're right. You said it perfectly. I think development is winning's development too, and being in these type games like this against good teams like Laval. Laval's a really good team. Our guys, you can really see what you have when you play against teams like this, because there's not much time and space. They got good D. All four lines can play, and again, it was a good test for us. I'm just glad our guys overcame that 1-goal deficit there to get 2 points.
You talked about the trust for Guru. Do you feel the same kind of trust when you put Perry out there at critical moments? Yeah,
I mean, he's done it for us as well. He can play on the first line. He can play on the fourth line, and he obviously scored a big goal there for us. But yeah, he's been hurt. He came back, gave us a lot of energy today, so it was good to get him back in the lineup.